Hello, my friend, and welcome to Riding with Doug. And today's video is all about the ride with the group to downstairs at Eric's, which is actually one of our absolute favorite pizza places on the planet. Downstairs at Eric's is in the middle of downtown Breckenridge, and the food is fantastic. So our group wasn't the only one that were thinking about going for a ride last week. We got to spend a few minutes following the combat veterans as we were both headed up the mountain to enjoy some sunshine and some wind therapy. And so this video is all about our ride up to Breckenridge for a little lunch. And I had a mechanical issue. The belt drive for the rear wheel decided to chew all the teeth off the belt. But first, let's get into our ride to Breckenridge for lunch at downstairs at Eric's, where every slice of pizza is a dream come true. Alrighty, my friends. So to complete this story, let me tell you about the belt. So Harley Davidson's work with a Kevlar belt that goes from the front pulley off of the motor to the back pulley on the wheel. And it's supposed to have teeth. So after traveling 122 miles and 3.5 hours to get from Colorado Springs to downstairs at Eric's in Breckenridge, and then to travel back only to get all the way to Divide, Colorado, and have a huge chunking sound as I left from the light. And that chunk sound was the pulley ripping off the teeth on the belt. And so the only two things in my favor was from Divide all the way down to Manitou Springs is pretty much downhill. And so all I really had to do was to not put a lot of torque on the motorcycle and basically idle up the gears until I got to 5th or 6th gear, and then I didn't take any torque to go down the hill. So we basically coasted almost 30 miles. And once we got into Colorado Springs, then I took the easiest routes I could get a hold of. And I have to tell you that if it wasn't for the group I was riding with, I'm not sure I would have made it home. Because there were several lights in town that I got stopped at that I didn't have any choice, that my buddies would jump off their motorcycles and push me from the light to get me started so that I didn't have to use torque to get moving, because by the time I got to Colorado Springs, I basically had no teeth on the belt. So I did manage to get the motorcycle home, and the only reason I did is because 30 miles were downhill and because my buddies helped me from the lights to get me rolling, because I never would have made it without them. So let me just take a second to say thank you very much to my fellow bikers. I appreciate your help. Thank you very much. So I did manage to get it home, and last week we put it in the shop and had Harley replace both the belt and the two pulleys front and back. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're ever in Breckenridge, and you should definitely stop by and have a little lunch or dinner at downstairs at Eric's. The food is phenomenal. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for more motorcycle content. And we will see you in the next video.